Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is RJ. So today we're dropping back into the crypto mining game. We're going to be checking out some of the latest updates to come out of CMG. We're going to be looking at one of the mercenary missions that some people are having trouble with. I'm also going to be bringing you some really cool stuff from Ultera as well, so keep watching. Okay, and welcome to another video. And remember, if this is your first time visiting my channel and you want to learn more about how to earn cryptocurrency for free, about cloud mining sites, crypto investments and lots of other crypto related stuff, hit that subscribe button and don't forget to tag that notification bell so you're alerted to all my latest content as it comes online. Okay, so as you can see, we are here in my crypto mining game account, and it's actually been 3 weeks since the last time we're in here. I didn't actually realize that amount of time had passed since the last time we did a video on this. So anyway, 3 weeks ago, as you remember, we were very close to getting to level 21. Well, you can see right here, I am now at level 21. Not very far into it, I admit that, but we are now at level 21, which is obviously absolute winner. Also as well, 3 weeks ago, we had 8,112 H power. We now have 8,648 H power. So that is a gain of over 500 H power in that 3 weeks. And also as well, because, and I'm only bringing this up because it is very important when we're sort of looking to transition over to Ultera, is that 3 weeks ago we had 27 whole CGT. You can now see we have 35. So again, that's a nice little jump in that time. So one of the things we're going to be starting off with today is quickly going into the mercenary missions and looking at the kill mission. Now, a subscriber, a viewer and a subscriber has come to me by the name of Jose Corillo, and they were saying that they're really getting into the mercenary missions. They're doing all of the mercenary missions, but they're basically having an issue with the kill mission and exactly what it is that they're meant to be sort of targeting. So if we quickly go into here, go to mercenary missions, we will pay our 15 energy because it doesn't bother me, because obviously I'll do these later anyway. And then we'll go to the kill and then go into the map. And one of the great things as well, what CGT or the developers of CGT have done now is, let me just change the zoom on that, is they have incorporated, although I've covered it up, so I am very sorry and I can't move it without being a bit of a pain, is that they have added a mercenary mission tracker. So basically, when you go into your map, there is on the bottom right hand corner of the map window or the world window, there are two buttons. One is the panel so you can remove all the buildings, and then the other one, which has like a wolf's head on it, is the mercenary tracker. So basically that emblem there, the wolf's head, that is what that menu you want to click on. And then, like I say, when you can come in here and it will show you your progress, but it also shows you what you need to be killing. So it says 17 exchanges. Now, I did tell Jose that one of the ways they can figure this out is if you go into your My Cards section, look for the exchanger in your cards, and then you're going to have a really good idea of what what you're looking for. So if we can find it, I did recently upgrade my exchanger, so I'm not quite sure what level it's at. Here it is. Yeah, so you see, if you click on that, you can see that it's basically a female character with red hair. Excuse my MetaMask wallet popping up there. Yeah, a female character with red hair, and that is sort of what you're looking for. You're not looking for an actual card or a deck of cards. You are looking for this character. That is what you are looking for. So if we go back, then go back into map. Also as well, you will see that what you're meant to be killing has a red glow around it. So if we go here, you can see here, this is what you're looking for. If we zoom right in, as far as we can, pretty much, you will see that that is the character. That is the exchanger character. And also it's got that faint red glow around it. And then all you've got to do is you need, if we go back into our tracker, you need to send, basically click on 17 of them and send a drone to each one. That drone will kill them, and then that is it. That once you've done your 17, obviously you've got your progress bar there. You will then be done with that mission. So it's dead simple. So you just click on that, you'd go send drone, and then basically when the drone gets there, we'll kill off that card or character, depending on how you want to look at it. And then that's it. Like I say, that is it. That is done. Okay, so Jose, I hope that really helps you. And now that you are able to complete all of the mercenary missions, which will allow you to really push up your account quite quickly if you're doing those consistently. And I say the same thing to everyone. Obviously, the mercenary missions are a really, really great source, not only for experience, but also for victory points, for coins and various other things that you can earn through those. So I do say make sure you're doing them all the time. So the other thing as well that I touched on in the last video was the rewards that you are getting from doing your quests, such as hacking, such as collecting H-power, such as recycling your rubbish and all those kind of stuff, and also as well for swapping any coin that you own for CGT. So the reason why we're in here is something that Charles Meekins brought to my attention, and that is simply that you've got to make sure, even though I'll show you in a sec, once this, I don't know why I have this problem, but every time on just this one page the whole thing sort of stops. It has nothing to do with my streaming or capture equipment, because even when I'm not recording a video I still have the same problem. I just have to wait until all the buttons start highlighting, and then I know whatever is in the background is taking a long while for my PC to sort of load or whatever. But it doesn't do it on any of the other, there we go, so it doesn't do it on any of the other screens. So yeah, so Charles Meekins did point out to me, which I didn't mention, is that basically, obviously if you put your arrow on your green lines or on any of them, it will show you what rewards you will get from that, from completing that bar. But to actually claim your rewards, you need to click on them. So basically, don't wait until the end of the season, because if you haven't claimed on them, excuse me, I'm not sure if you will lose them. So basically, make sure you are clicking on all of these all the way through the season to claim those rewards, because like I say, if you haven't claimed them by the end of the season, you could lose them. So if we click, we recently hacked the required amount for the top, the first one, which we're going to get 0.1 CGT, 100 crypto coins and 100 experience. So if we click on that, there you go, you get a little green tick, all gets added to your bar over here. And then that's it. So like I say, just make sure you are clicking on them so you don't lose them. So if we go back to the mining room, and obviously one of the recent updates that CGT have put out, which I've seen a lot of you talking about this on Discord, is the recent suspension of withdrawals. Now, a lot of people are speculating what is going to happen, what is happening. A lot of people are not happy about this. But anyway, something I want to go over what they posted, what CMG posted for us, so we can actually get a better picture. Because I'm not sure how many of you guys have actually read this, but they do give a full picture on sort of what is going on. So if we just check this out. So it says, this is obviously published on the 26th of January. So obviously some of you might well have caught this. It is a while back. I just wanted to bring it to your attention now, just in case that you have missed it. So it says, the withdrawals are currently suspended. Know more by reading this news. Dear players, due to an important lack of advertising revenue, we have to take the decision to suspend the withdrawals until further notice. Pending withdrawals will not be cancelled. You got to make sure you're seeing that is that they will not be cancelled, and CMG will not go down. If you feel concerned, please read the news carefully. So obviously, two probably big concerns there is that people that have got pending withdrawals, you are not going to lose those coins. And for those people that are speculating or saying that this is the end of CMG, they are categorically saying CMG will not go down. Okay, so it says withdrawals suspended mainly because of 2022 world events. We are facing an important reduction of our advertising revenue from CryptoMiningGame. We try to keep the withdrawal system as long as we can, but nowadays those advertising revenues have been divided by 4 in a year. I'm guessing what that means is they've been cut by 4 in a year, and we have no other choice than disable the withdrawals feature on next season, 5th of February 2023, 5 p.m. GMT. So that's when the season will end, I'm guessing. It will no longer be possible to withdraw bits, lits, dogs or trons. CGT will continue to be withdrawable as usual. So obviously, because that is their coin, they can, that's fine. So it says about pending withdrawals. Pending withdrawals will be put on hold status until we are able to recover the financial situation of the company. Depending on revenue feed, we can regularly process some of the pending withdrawals until all will be completed. We ask you to be patient and be assured that not any confirmed withdrawal will be forgotten. So again, answering those questions. So basically they are saying, obviously, if they get the funds, if you know, while this suspension is in place, if at any time there is enough funds in the pot, they will put out withdrawals. But also remember that any withdrawals that are pending and are in the system, they will not be forgotten. So they will get paid. Okay, so CMG will not go down. Reading withdrawals suspended, some might scream that CMG. Why do I say CMG or CGT? CMG will go down soon. This won't happen, and CMG will remain online when Ultera Online will be released in its first version. So after alpha and after beta phase. So basically when it goes full public, CMG will remain online. It will be possible to migrate your CMG account to Ultera Online and receive benefits from your CMG gaming history. So obviously that will be, you know, all your power, your levels. Obviously all your coins will be turned into the Ultera coin, so WoWere, but you know, all your other things, so things like your drones, your levels of your drones, anything like that should be transferred over. Besides that, your CMG account will stay active, and any player will be able to continue to play CMG regardless if they play Ultera Online or not. CryptoMiningGame will remain online after Ultera Online, which is something I did not realize. And I've always thought that once the game Ultera Online went full public, that essentially CMG would cease to exist, everybody's account would be transferred over to Ultera, and then Ultera would be the only game there. But that is obviously not what they're saying. So indeed, Ultera Online is so much more than CMG, so much different, that some of you might prefer to stay on CMG, while others would see Ultera Online as a brand new video game to play, which I think is really good, because there's a lot of people out there that have a lot of concerns that they feel that Ultera is possibly going to be just a bit too much for them. You know, whether it be time-wise, whether it just be a little bit more complicated. But I mean, I also say that I think if you play Ultera, you will get to understand. You'll realize what is what. And obviously I will be making my videos about Ultera, so obviously hopefully I can give you hints and tips. You can kind of follow my journey through Ultera, which will help you with your journey. So I do like that. I like the fact that they're leaving both online. For those people that don't want to transfer over to Ultera, I mean, once I move over to Ultera, I doubt I will play CryptoMiningGame. But if there is any major updates to do with CryptoMiningGame, I probably will do videos on that, just to keep you guys up to speed that continue to play it as to what is going on. Okay, so valuable assets on CMG. After this update, coins and gems will still be available for in-game purchases and boosts. The most valuable assets in CMG will remain to be CGT on the Polygon network ERC20, as it allows to claim NFTs and the NFT cards themselves that can be traded on any NFT market supporting Polygon network. Also, you can hold your CGT and that will be converted into WoWare on Ultera. Ultera Online is a massive blockchain MMORPG project, and we truly believe that its native coin, WoWare, will have a great value. We will soon be able to provide many game previews, and the release of the close alpha will certainly help you understand why. We want to thank you for being so much to play. Thank you for being I guess so. We want to thank you so much for playing CMG and enjoying its gaming content. So that is the statement I wanted to read to you. That obviously was all about the suspension. A bit in there about Ultera, which I didn't realize, which I thought, like I say, I think is really great. The fact that they are leaving CMG there for you guys to use if you wish to and you don't want to transfer over. But it also did say that even if you have transferred you over to Ultera, you can still play Ultera Online. I'm fairly certain that's what it read. So it says here, so besides that, your CMG account will stay active and any player will be able to continue to play CMG regardless if they play Ultera Online. So yeah, so you can actually play both games if you want to. So I mean, obviously you could have one, I mean, if like me, you've got a multiple screen setup, you could have one open on one screen and one open on the other screen. And yeah, that would be really cool. So, if you wanted to. But like I say, once Ultera Online comes out, I probably will be completely focused on that. But any CMG updates that come out, I will do videos on those as well. Obviously, if they're just small updates, I probably won't bother. But if they are major updates, I will do videos for you guys. Okay, so that is sort of all the CMG stuff that I wanted to cover. But we are going to quickly have a look at some really cool videos that Cyril has sent me to give you a better idea of the gameplay in Ultera. Now, like I said, there's a lot of people out there that's saying that they are really bothered about how complicated Ultera could end up being, and it could possibly end up being very, very time consuming. Now, yes, with these massive MMORPGs, they can eat up a lot of time, but from what I know with Ultera, it's also gonna be, I believe, a better platform for actually earning crypto on as well. And for those people, like I said in the last video, a lot of people keep saying about the fact that nothing has been discussed about how we earn from Ultera. Well, it's the same as, like, say, Townstar or, you know, engine games. As you play the game, you earn the native coin, and that native coin can then be sold or exchanged on internet exchanges. So when Ultera is released, WoWer, which is what is mentioned in here, WoWer, that is going to be the native currency for Ultera. They are going to be putting that on, obviously, as many top level exchanges as possible, and hopefully with sorry, just hit my microphone. Hopefully, as the game progresses, the price of that coin will go up, just like it has done for those games that I just mentioned. And therefore, obviously, if you want to exchange it for other coins, or if you want to cash out, whatever, you can do. So that is basically going to be the main way I think you're going to earn from Ultera. But like I say, with the fact that it's going to have its own blockchain, the mining process is going to be much, much better than CMG. You should, I believe, Ultera is going to be a much better earning platform. Okay, so gameplay. So this is basically a quick look. We are, I believe, in this red car here, and as you can see, so yeah, sorry, so it's all right, I'm looking at my other screen. So yeah, so we're basically, as you can see in the bottom right hand corner of the video, there is a street map, and this is simply how you will move around. So you can see there that Cyril, whoever is controlling, is literally sliding the map around, locating in the top bar. You will see that has the coordinates, and then you simply click on a square. That is it. It is so easy. You simply click on a square, and your motor vehicle or your person, your hover vehicle, whatever it is you're going around in, whether you're walking around on your feet, obviously you're walking around on your feet, not your hands, but whether you're walking or driving or flying, this map is going to be the way of doing it. And this is something that they actually developed in-house specifically for Ultera, and I think it's great. It's literally point and click. So it's like, obviously, if you're doing a mercenary missions, you get given coordinates as to where you need to go. You can find those coordinates on your map. You can jump into your hot rod vehicle, whiz off to those spots, and basically collect those parts if you want to go in person. But obviously with some mercenary missions you will actually send drones, and be in the apartments works exactly the same. If you want to send your character to a certain part of an apartment or a building or whatever it is, you simply click on the floor tiles. So as you saw there, quickly that person, you know, your character was in, they clicked on the floor tile, they moved around the floor. If we go here, so if we go into the next one, this is the apartment. As you can see here, look, click on whatever square you want to send your character to. You can click on the bed, you can click on the desk, you can click on whatever it is you want. It's quite simple. It's point and click. All the, you know, obviously there's going to be different items. There's going to be more items, I believe, in Ultera, but the old items will be there as well. So you are going to have a real familiarity with a lot of the things in the game because they are actually coming from CMG. Obviously the way the game plays is completely different, but I think actually really, really exciting. So this is a bit more of the street. This is obviously the second video, so this is a different outlook, different look at the street and the city, but again still using the map. And there, look, you can even zoom in, zoom out. So if you want to find a, you don't want to slide the map around so much, you can actually make the map smaller so you can find a specific part of that map a lot faster. So this is what I'm saying is, I think a lot of people have been, seen past videos and think, oh, how am I going to find my way around the streets, stuff like that. The developers at CMG have totally thought about this, but also as well, you're going to find that it will probably continue to be developed as CMG has it. CMG, from when I first started to now, obviously some people will argue that there's certain things that are not as good as they were in the beginning, mainly the withdrawal system, but as to things that have been added, like the teleports, the scanners, the mining equipment to boost your miners, all that kind of stuff. Your man in the video is now having a shower. I mean, it's, for me, I probably get totally immersed in this. I can imagine I will. To be honest with you, the only thing I would really love in this game, and it would be more of a sort of chill out thing, is that when you're in your apartment, if you're in an apartment that has, say, like a window view, that you can just look, chill on your sofa and look out the window. I would love, just for that little part of the game, to be able to see it in VR. So I would actually be on my sofa and actually looking out of the window, looking at all the flying taxis and the flying vehicles and what's going on in the city, just almost as a sort of like just a sort of chill out kind of, yeah, okay, I'm just going to disappear into my little world now and just sit there and just de-stress and watch the cars fly by my 35-story apartment building, you know what I mean? I just think that'd be really fun. I mean, obviously you could do it, just have, like, say a first person view from, in like what we're looking at now. So you can sit your man on the sofa, click first person view, and they're looking out of the window, or they're watching something on the TV or something like that. If because being in your apartment actually helps you regain your energy. So if you want to put your character in the apartment to build up their energy, then wouldn't it be cool if you could almost experience that yourself? So like I say, to have that ability to have it in VR, I think would be quite fun. But also as well, even if you just got a first person view, and so that you could put them in, and then like I say, you could sit and watch a program on the TV, or you could just look out your window at the view, or and you can move their vision by sliding the mouse left and right or whatever, up and down, so you can look around the apartment while they're gaining their energy. I know this is all totally way out there and it's never ever going to happen, and people watching my video going, what is he banging on about? Anyway, I just say my imagination is really wild with me. So obviously this video is quite long, but I think you're getting a real feel about how, I mean, you can see the two characters now taking part in a battle or a fight, I guess. So so that you have that ability as well. You also obviously have NPCs that you can talk to, you can get information from, all that kind of stuff. Notice as well, look in the bar at the bottom, the fold out knife that we find all the time. I must have recycled hundreds and hundreds of those. but I believe they are actually being used in the battle that when, so he's picking, right, I'm going to pick my knife, I'm going to pick whatever. Also as well, remember, we find old guns, we find old ammo. This is something I said, I don't know, beginning of last year with when Ultera was coming about, basically saying that certain items do not recycle because you might well find that they come in handy in Ultera. One of the things I've hung on to, and I have no idea if it would become handy or useful in Ultera, is body armor. I find body armor all the time when I'm doing expeditions. I've hung on to it. I don't know how many body armors I've found, you know, these electronic passes, like, you know, like the passes, card passes that you find, all these different things that I'm thinking could well be incorporated into Ultera somewhere down the line. If you know, if you're a hacker, you might want to gain access to a computer or to a building. Does that card pass get you in there? And things like that. You know, like I say, you've got to sort of, you almost got to be thinking a bit down the line as to what to hang on to. Obviously, certain things, you know, like wires, cables, all that kind of, you know, screws, bolts, all that kind of stuff, I would say probably they're okay to recycle. But certain things I would definitely hang on to because they are probably going to become very useful. As you can see right here, like I say, he's using that penknife. I don't know how many of those I've recycled, but now I've seen that, you know, I'm probably going to start hanging on to them. So, like I say, it's all that kind of stuff that you just got to be thinking about. Okay, so I think this is, oh no, this is still the same video. So obviously there's the, I like the fact that you can bring up your stats on the screen. You can look in your inventory that way, and it's all just, you know, rather than just sort of like, you know, and you can, and the fact that you can move it around on the screen so you're not hiding anything you might want to look at. I do really like what they're doing with this. I love the concept of it. And I think it is going to be really fun, and I really hope you guys get into it. You know, I actually didn't realise this video was this long. But like I say, it's really great because you can see, you know, you're getting a really good idea of what is going on. There you go. This is your man talking to an NPC, I'm guessing. You've got a couple of options there. You can choose to help them, you can refuse to help them, you know, and stuff like that. So that, you know, it's like I say, it is going to be so much more immersive than what CMG is right now. And as they said in that statement, it is a completely different game, and that is why they're leaving CMG there if you want to play it and you don't want to get into this. I mean, but the thing is, the fact that it also says that you can play both. So you can transfer your account over, maybe give it a month, give it a couple of months, see how well you get on with it. If you don't like it, or you find it, it's eating too much of your time, you find it more too complicated, just go back to CMG. Dead simple. Right, this is the beginning. This is the beginning. So we have got one more video. I really want to show you this. This is dead quick, and but I just love it. I think it's brilliant. So this video was really recently released. Cyril sent me this through chat, and this is one of the major cities. This is Null City. But look, this is the bird's eye view. Obviously that is zoomed out probably as far as you can possibly go. You can see all the flying cars. How much like Blade Runner does this look? But then you can zoom in and just start playing. So like the whole thing, it's not like you're zooming out and just looking at, say, like a clip. That is what you're seeing there at the beginning with it completely zoomed out. That is the game actually playing. That is the game actually playing, so I think that is really cool. So yeah, I mean, that is absolutely brilliant. I know it's only short, but just to give you a really good idea of sort of, you know, like the depth and sort of what they're really trying to achieve with this. And like I say, look, you zoom in and that's still gameplay. And I just think that is absolutely brilliant. Okay, so, you know, I am so looking forward to Ultera. I think it looks absolutely brilliant. Yes, obviously, we have got a while to wait, but it's February now. The alpha, I'm assuming, should be coming relatively quickly, as I believe on the roadmap, it was meant to be released in the first quarter, or the beta, it was to be released in the first quarter. So I'm guessing alpha should be coming pretty soon. Beta should follow shortly after that. You know, and hopefully a lot of you guys out there have managed to grab yourself some NFTs. You know, because even if you've got, you know, just a low end, one of the low end NFTs that allows you to access the alpha or beta, you know, I think you're gonna have a lot of fun with it. I think you're gonna really be able to get a taste for what Ultera is gonna bring. But obviously you've got to realize, being alpha or beta, it is all still in development. Remember, alphas never pay. So when it's an alpha, you're not going to be withdrawing. It's always, alphas are always tests. It's just a test bed. So basically, Cyril and the team can see how it works with our interaction. So we can report bugs and stuff like that, which they can then fix. Then when it goes to beta, at that point, you might be able to start withdrawing if you wish to. Obviously, you'll be able to spend your WoWer in the game. You'll be able to purchase whatever you want, whether it's vehicles, apartments, you know, whatever you've got that WoWer for. You'll be able to do that in the alpha and in the beta, but it probably will not start paying until beta. And then obviously after the beta, however long that takes, iron out as many of the wrinkles as possible. That then will be into full launch, or version 1 of full launch, I'm guessing. And then that's when everybody else will be able to come in, and you're going to really start being able to see the size of this game and how big it's going to be. And, you know, like I say, I just hope you guys at least test it out. Give it a go. Like I say, you can play both. You know, so give it a go. If you don't like it, just simply go back to CMG. But I have a feeling that if you give it a big enough chance, you are going to start to really enjoy it. I mean, obviously I haven't played it. You know, I'm just looking at what is being shown in these videos, conversations I've had with Cyril and stuff like that, and I just think it is going to be really, really cool. Okay, I'm going to leave that there. I hope you found it fun and informative. And if you can, please smash that like button. It really, really does support my channel, which then helps me to make more content to help you. So take care, have a great rest of your week, and I'll speak to you soon. Thanks a lot. Bye.